Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here. Excuse me, with a just for fun kind of layout. I am following a sketch. It is sketch number 105 in Scrap-A-Sketch, and she's got kind of a paper weave background. I'm just going to substitute a plaid for that, and I'm going to move my photo over to the right instead of to the left. Because of the way that Barrett is facing. It's a graduation photo, and I downloaded it from Instagram. And normally, when I download from Instagram, I do I edit it. I just grab the picture out of it. But I thought it would be fun to kind of show it in the full screen grab format. So I rounded the corners to make it look like an iPhone and backed it on with some black cardstock, and thought that might be fun. This is a screenshot that James took, or a screenshot of a photo James took at his AIT graduation. And I'm going to add that date on here, but I thought it would be fun to do this photo in particular with the Little Boy collection from by Stephen Duncan for Carta. I thought about Toy Box, and I went to Toy Box, and I had a lot of great images in Toy Box, but I've had Toy Box for a very long time, and I was missing a lot. I've dug pretty deep into that collection. So I fussy cut some things from cut aparts. I used one whole cut apart. I'm actually going to add a football to this. I've got to find the right size football image. Because I just want to include that he was a football player. He also played soccer, and he also played basketball. So, and he had lots of toys. So I fussy cut this toy box out of one. I fussy cut these parachutes, little army guys coming down in parachutes, and I'm gonna add some. There's a border strip here that shows all sorts of vehicles, including like trucks and fueling trucks. His job in the Army and what he just finished school for was transportation and logistics. So I'm going to use this border strip. Let me get these things off to the side, and let me put this down. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here. And I pulled some paper that I thought was white, and it turned out to be cream, but I actually kind of like that about it. It's from Wendy's stash that I did the unboxing haul video of the supplies that I inherited from my ex-daughter-in-law's mother, whom I've never met. I think I want to just kind of stretch that across there, but I'm going to line it up with the I didn't really line it up by, like I said, that goes almost to the end. This doesn't go to the end, so I'm going to have to kind of center it a little bit more. Let me see how that works. It's still not quite even, and it's hard to center it and line it at the same time, and I don't see all that well anyway, so I'm going to use that as my excuse. So I'm going to do that. I've got this strip of paper that's going to cover some of those up. Let me lift this up and run this over there. I've got to leave room for this. So let me maybe move this over a bit. And now in there, that's gonna show. I will lay this down. Ooh, that's a pretty blue on the back of that paper. I'm gonna put this almost to the end, but not quite. And that subtle difference will not show up in the photo that I take of it, I'm sure. I have a hard time with such things. Well, this is going to cover some of those, most of those trucks anyway. I'm going to go in this way. I don't want to cover up the front of that truck. And then we'll see how the rest of this fits. I'm going to cut the video when I've done the basic page. I will stop the video and then I will go add on some Calvinball points, but it isn't going to be a crazy Calvinball page. I'm gonna put this on foam. Let me get, oh, I already have some foam that I cut. I'm going to put that right there. And then I have this guy. I don't want it, I don't want to cover up. I like it's a very interesting shadow in the photo right there. So I don't mind covering up these other graduates, but I kind of want to make him look like he's reaching over there to talk to Barrett. So I'll do this. And what's really cool for those of you playing Calvinball, this gets the dinosaur point and the key point. This is a wind-up dinosaur, and I'm calling that a key. Don't you think that's legit? So I'll do it that way. There we go. And now let's see. I want to bring these down this way so that at least one of those clouds kind of bridges over this. And it's a shame that this is not exactly the same length, and it's going to show, I think, more on the on this side than it would have on this side, but it is what it is. And like I said, it's not going to make much difference. Okay, there we go. And I have some banners I wanted to add, kind of line up a few down here. This hello, handsome, strong. I want to use those three. And there, I'm going to add some stars. And again, I thank Lisa for doing sketches that are versatile enough that you can really go crazy with them. And still honor the spirit of the sketch. So this looks like he's saying hello logistics. And his grandma is adding handsome. I love the colors in this collection. I love every collection that Stephen Duncan does. He could do a collection about, I don't know, garbage men, and it would be artistic and whimsical and fun to use. So I do want, there's a teddy bear here. I kind of want the teddy bear sitting here in front of the toy box. It's going to cover this bus, but the bus is over here. So these vehicles are repeated over there. So I don't feel so guilty for covering them up. Let me get, but we have to have the teddy bear, right? Every boy leaves a teddy bear behind when he goes away. I'm going to go like this. Oh, no. Don't want to cover up the words toy box. And now I need there we go. And I like the angle he's sitting at there. There are, let me put stars there. Let's get some stars and get them out there in the sky. There, and I'm sure there's a red one somewhere. Here we go. And a green. It's got all the primaries plus green, which is often mistaken for a primary. In terms of usage, you could probably call it a primary, but we all know it isn't. Let's see. I've got a little thing here that says the best, but I'm not crazy about the shape of what's around it. So I will leave that. I'm going to, let's go through, and here's something that I've done ever since I've been using Stephen Duncan's collections. I have never known what to do with these absolutely gorgeous full photo kind of pages. So what I do now is when I use that collection, I'll put it in the album just right beside it, just like so. And I won't put anything on it because I just want to enjoy the artwork. I could almost frame these things, and all of his collections have those, and in some cases I've liked the other side enough that I bought 2 copies of the collection so that I could use the B side and still have that. Now I could spend half my life fussy cutting these little images and have a lot of fun kind of lining them up here, but I'm not going to do that. Look, see, there's a 4x6 version of the picture of the room, but that's not enough for me. That's not good enough. Okay, I love this collection. This would have been a good page to use as a background, and on other pages about his graduation, I'm probably going to use, probably going to cut some of that because I used the border strip already on this one. Okay, I'm done for what I'm going to film, and I'm going to take the rest of the evening. I have something I need to do right now. I'm going to take the rest of the evening to kind of add things and then probably post it later tonight. Let's see. Get that down so that it sticks. That's the reason I didn't pop these up on foam, is because I want them, I knew I was going to run them all the way to the edge. Okay, so I think we're good, and I'm probably, like I said, I'm probably not going to go crazy. I will add a butterfly because I love using butterflies as symbols of metamorphosis and change and all those fun things, and I'll probably find a few other points, but I'm gonna say it's pretty much gonna look like this when I photograph it for posting. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Friday, I'll have Mixed Media Mayhem in the morning and Pink Fresh Fridays Hop in the afternoon. And they'll both have a few Calvinball points. The morning one will have way more Calvinball points than the afternoon one. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time.